Yeah, amazing.
Oh, thank you. Hi.
Hi. Ähm,
First of all, she wants to say thank you again. She already did at the end of the retreat to you. And she had this experience at the initiation to really, really be in this fertile void. And there was space, a lot of space, and so much love. Even it felt a little bit cold, but there was all this love, and she really could take it with her. And she's really neugierig, curious. She's really curious how long this feeling will stay, maybe forever.
I hope so.
Yes. Yes, Kirsten, the most important thing to remember is that it's always in there. We wander away and we can go back.
And it's not outside, it was really inside. The universe inside. This,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Can everyone feel the stillness and the depth, the energy? And that's the idea for us to share a taste of it. And a lot of people told me they tapped in from afar to the retreat. And once you've been, it's as if you really get your GPS tuned to the destination, and it's easier to tap in once you've been. Sometimes someone who's never been will say, I felt the retreat energy, but 99% of the time, it's people who have been once or twice who can just tap in. Yes, Anna Marie, it was a juicy one and it did feel vast. That was a theme. It always is somewhat, but in the initiation, there was an emphasis on space. And the beauty of that is that when you're more identified with space, you're less identified with density and matter. Something to add, Kirsten?
Yeah.
And that's what she can agree with, because it was like she doesn't feel her body, and that she was 30 centimeters over the floor. So her feet doesn't touch the floor.
Yes. Hi, Krista.
Hi, Lola. It is beyond words what I experienced, although my body was exhausted. I want to rave about your Divine Mother hugs. Yeah. And I also want to rave about the group. So I also want to rave about the presence indwelling in this precious source, which I experienced for the first time that it really, really, really is always here, no matter whether I'm there or not. It doesn't abandon me. It doesn't go anywhere. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also thank you for all the guides and each and every one of you. Thank you.
So our gift to you today is more pure energy.
The biggest change in my life after I started with Divine Opening was that I'm much more into my skills, into my abilities. So the main thing I'll have to point out is that I'm now able to sing. I was always singing, but I was always afraid to do it in front of people. And now I can do it. You know, it was such a shift of power in my body to say, yes, this is one of my skills and it has to be out. So I would like to share that.
I really want to rave about the retreat, and I feel completely new. And it's funny, I realized the time is working for me in a way, because yesterday, today, I think I can do my things very easily, and I have always enough time. It seems like time is, I don't know.
Stretched out for you?
Yes. Although I just leave my home the same hour, but there's a lot of more space and time, just if it's like, it's my personal time. Although everything is rushing around me and I have so much space, and there's this delicious feeling. Ah, yummy.
Tanja, sagst du es noch auf Deutsch?
Yeah, wonderful.
So wonderful. I feel it in you. Yes.
Yes, and the children in my class today, it was so wonderful. They just came to me, just hugged me, and oh, we missed you so much. And you feel different in a way. It was funny. And I was so, yeah, I always have to say, I have so much space around me and so much like waves. I can't explain it in words.
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful. So wonderful.
Yes, it's often difficult to communicate to people who have never experienced it just how important that spaciousness is, because it's not something that's on most people's bucket list. If you've never experienced it, you don't know to want it. Yes, and it's difficult to put into words why it's so desirable and precious. Yes. Yeah, there we go. The divine opening sigh. Yeah.
Der Divine Opening Seufzer gehört natürlich immer mit dazu.
It says it all.
Der sagt alles.
Yes. So beautiful. Thank you, Tanya. Angelica and I played with a lot of just pure intention during the retreat. Let's just intend it.
And it worked so well.
Yes, it did.
Das hat so gut funktioniert.
Yes, it did. The retreaters also experienced that those kind of blow it out activities that we did helped get the barriers out of the way to meditation. When the body is too tense, it's a barrier to meditation. So the radical non-habitual movement and the group fire breath helps blow out those barriers. Remember that when it's difficult to meditate, you may need to take care of your body first. Then it will be easier to meditate. Yes, rather than just beating your head on that barrier and failing to meditate, you may need to do what I call blow it out. Sometimes I think of myself as an energetic demolition expert. During the retreat, someone said it felt like she was in a box. So I sat there and I thought, let's blow up that box with intention, of course. And later I said, how's that box? And she goes, getting out of the way is one of the main ways to access all of this. Getting into that stillness, getting into the void. When you've been to a retreat, it gets easier and easier to drop down into it more quickly.